It's currently -10. The snow is starting to come down. We're gonna get more snow overnight. I got my sled here. Could have had a bigger sled, but we're gonna make our way all the way down this creek now to the lake and get in that tiny home. Let's make our way. Not gonna lie, this is a lot harder than I thought. The snow is quite deep and this sled is heavy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be pooped by the time I get there. I know it doesn't look like it because of the snow, but this is actually a beaver home right here off my left. There's the beaver hut right here. And there's their collection of sticks, food for the winter. Pretty cool. Down there they have a step down, and that's where I'll be careful walking around it. And excuse me if we're out of breath. This is a lot of work. Up ahead here is the step down, their little dam where they have this. This creek is usually pretty shallow, but they've got a little spot here so you can see, and I can hear all the flowing water. Can you hear it through that crack? Flowing water. Doesn't look like it, but it steps down a good 2 feet. Their little dam right here on their way to the lake over there. So I'm going to pull the sled hopefully up that little mountain there, and we're going to go down back onto the creek. Come on, baby. Halfway. Yeah, yeah, baby. There we go. Not today, beaver. Not today. I can see the light. We're close. I'm here, buddy. Oh, shoot. Deep snow. Oh. We made it. Welcome home, everybody. Okay, guys, home away from home. Come on in and have a look. I gotta at least grab my pillow and sleeping bag before it continues to snow on it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. All right. Just need to scoop out the slush so your line can fall through. And it'll take 5 years to get to the bottom where the fish are. So it's about 2:30 in the afternoon now, and we got to get a move on. It took a little longer than I had hoped to come out here. It took a while, and we got to get marinating the meat that I've never tried before. The certain type of meat, can't wait to show you that. And also I got these 2 holes drilled now, so we got to get this fishing rod. We may as well have this fishing rod with this bait on down in the holes while we get our camp set up, get a fire going. So what is in this lake is there's some walleye, which I've seen one myself, and mostly pike. So pike have some pretty gnarly teeth, sharp, that cut through your line. So I'm using braid on my fishing rod today, and I'm just using a spoon, and we're allowed bait. So that's just gonna sit down there. So let's go ahead, drop that down. I don't really, oh, I got a rod holder. So there's my rod holder. It's just holding the line, and that's just gonna sit. It's gonna start shaking when we got a fish on while I get everything else prepared. I have a lot of hunting friends, which I'm very fortunate. and they have provided me with some meat, and it is right here. I've never tried elk, so he's generously given me an elk backstrap. We're gonna put that in here. Got some avocado oil, some sauces, some spices that we're gonna let marinate now for the next 4 or 5 hours. Avocado oil, sea salt, pepper, some rosemary. Don't splash. Very good. There we go. Our meat is marinating now. Now we're gonna leave that for the next 4 or 5 hours. Make sure it really soaks up all those juices. I forgot something. Garlic. That's pretty important. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the garlic also into the sauce and let it marinate. This is what we have to figure out when we're fishing. Do the fish want movement? Do they not want movement? When I was sitting here the whole time, my bait's still here, so it looks like we didn't get a bite. And I was chopping wood, so now was no movement. So now we'll try giving it some movement before I have to start cooking and chopping up some veggies, getting ready for dinner time. Get back inside that warm shack. Brr. All right, that is set up now. So when a fish comes and pulls the line, that releases the trigger, which allows the rod to snap, and it ultimately setting the hook into the fish. Gives me enough time to run out here and fight the fish. So we'll leave that going. It's just an extra line in the water. Easy enough. It's not moving. It's just sitting there stagnant. See if anything wants to come in and bite it. Didn't realize how cold it was outside till I had to go out there and set that rod up. For now I can see perfectly sitting here, line of sight that other rod. Something small down there right now. I'm gonna drop this little thing. Could be a perch. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, that's not, shoot. Wow, that pike just came in and smoked us straight away. Very small, so let's get a little jig on here instead of this with the minnow and get it down there. Keep the stove off the ground. Use some wood to block more wind. Ooh, nice and hot, hot, hot. That's what we like to see. Oh, I'm so excited to try out this elk. 4 pieces of backstrap. Nice, medium, rare, just the way it's so soft. That's gosh darn delicious. I probably need to become a hunter. Oh my gosh. That does not taste like game meat at all. Oh. Slipper number 1. Fish on. And slipper number 2. Oh, now we're talking. It's really coming down outside. Jeepers. Blowing in sideways. But I got my fish slippers on. Fire's cranking. Fishing rod is in the water. Life is good. I'm gonna get a good book and get into some reading here. Okay, time to get into my pajamas. And there we have it, my nice camping pajamas. Snow is still just coming down. Alright, I'm inside a shack, my home away from home. Comfy, cozy, warm, all is well. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is 7:30. Oh, I was up like every hour until 4, and then had a couple good sleeps that were like hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh, it's so stinking hot in here. I had the window fully open multiple times, man. I had to go out and like stand outside, and luckily the wind was blowing this direction and just let all this air out and cold air in. Ooh, it's freezing out here. Oh, that's nice though. Ah, that's nice. But as soon as I was laying down on the top of my sleeping bag, my back was just starting to roast like a marshmallow. It got so bad that I put this frozen tub of ice and I was cuddling it. I was cuddling it on my sleeping bag. I was in my shirt. I was just sitting there like, I felt like I was melting. The thing was, I couldn't just sleep with the door open because the wind was blasting in here, down that direction. And that was the other problem, was with this window open, because the wind was going this direction, no air was coming in and circulating. So guys, I was literally on my bed with this ice tub and just sleeping like this, trying to sleep. I was telling myself, I'm like, okay, I'm in Australia, or I'm in someplace hot, Dubai. This is okay. I'm on vacation somewhere warm, but didn't work. But that was the desperation, holding a frozen ice block. Still pretty dark outside. Lots of snow from last night that I'll show you. We gotta get a fish, guys. We gotta get a fish today. So I'm gonna put my line back down that hole with some bait. Daylight should be coming up soon enough. It's gotta be a good time to fish. Usually it is for me. We need some more wood from outside. Lots of snow. And then we're gonna cook up some breakfast and get a hot cup of coffee going, because you know how I like to start my day with a great hot cup of coffee. send this down. Now we need a fish. Jawjacker's set up. Let's get back inside. Woo. Need a bit of an oven mitt. The handle got gross and hot. This is peaches and cream, and that is our breakfast. Something simple. I figured since last night was a bit chaotic cooking outside in that wind and the snow coming down, so we'll just do this. And sadly, I forgot to bring something. I forgot to bring the filter that sits in here for my coffee. So, bummers, there's no coffee for me today. Brutal! Not yet. That's still hot. Whew. It does need a lot of wood to really get this place cranking. So back off with all my gear. Don't need to go outside for a bit. Let's see the oatmeal now if it's cooled down. Oh, it's not fighting. Oh yeah. Fish! Oh! We got a fish, guys. We got one. The jawjacker finally went off. Oh. Yeah! We did it! Finally got one. There we go, we did it. We got ourselves a fish. This is a pike. Ferocious teeth on the front. You want to be careful not to get bit by those chompers. They just open wide, collect all the bait. They even eat each other. They're crazy animals, but awesome. We got one. Gonna let this beauty go. Let it breathe for a bit. Hoo-wee. Thank you, buddy. Oh, yeah. Hands are freezing. I don't care. We got it. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Really needed that fish. You know, you start to lose hope in what you're doing. You're like, man, this sucks. I'm in the wrong spot. Just no wrong time of day. And all you need is that one fish, no matter what size, just one fish to come and bite your line. We didn't get it in the shack where it was nice and toasty warm. We were outside. I was freezing in my t-shirt. My hands dipping in the water, but we got one. We did it. Loved every minute of it. Woo! Got it all.